Hi Libra, welcome to your Harsh Truth reading for May 17th through June 16th. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below. And I have two shout outs for the recommender readers, and I forgot who they are. Hold on a minute here. We have Halo Moon Tarot and Victor Otto. So I will have their links in the description box below, and hopefully much love and support to them, and hopefully you can check them out and give them like, share, or subscribe if you like what they have to say. So again, this is your Harsh Truth reading. And yeah, everything's in the description box below. All right, so Libra, Harsh Truth for Libra. All right, a little slickery. Harsh Truth for Libra. 5 of Swords. Okay. Page of Cups, the Empress, Death, Hermit, Page of Wands, 5 of Cups. Okay. Oopsie. Let's do this. Okay. Are you wanting to still, like, are you still hoping that there's still feelings, or that there's still like there's still a spark? Because they are. But is this about them finding someone to, dare I say, mother them, or, okay. This could be about hoping you're pregnant. Okay, we got the Page of Cups and we got the Empress here. So this could be about hoping for a pregnancy. We got Scorpio, Virgo. All right. These two are very, these energies right here. The visual is similar. This is situational. This is an overarching theme for many weeks or months. Okay, so we've got you thinking about what you need to get rid of or cut out in your life. You're making decisions for your best interest right now, and it shows you kind of having to be strategic and figure out what is best for you. What is this Page of Cups about for Libra? What's this Page of Cups about for Libra? I feel like there's a sense of urgency. Okay, so we got the Empress twice here. Why? Is this surgery? You're thinking about having some kind of surgery? What's this Empress about? This Empress about for Libra. Okay, so we've got the King of Cups. This could be Pisces. This could be Taurus. Doesn't have to be. Is this... Okay, so this is basically you two... Is this a reconciliation? Is this a reconciliation after there's been an ending? Because it looks like there's still a focus on each other, and you're still kind of... This one's guarding their emotions. Over here, we've got this one kind of wondering, like, well, okay, you know, I wonder what they're thinking, or like, wow, I've still got some lingering feelings here, that sort of thing. So we've got someone already having feelings, guarding their emotions. This one is kind of like, yeah, I've got some feelings left. This one has more... This one wants more than you do, though, Libra. So you're both hoping for... Either you're both hoping for a pregnancy, or you're both hoping that this relationship... Has there been a breakup and you're both kind of coming back together to see if there's something still there? What's this? Hold on a minute here. What's this Death card about? That could be Scorpio. What's this Death card about? This Death card. This is very specifically, this could be about wanting fertility treatments or going through procedures and having to be strategic and timing and this and that, whatever, being very careful about timing and whatnot. For those of you not interested, it's not even about that. This is simply two people, possibly after an ending, still wondering if things are still there for each other, and if it can be what it once was before, or what you wanted it to be before. What is this Death card about, Libra? Hanged Man, there's Pisces again. Pisces, Pisces. Doesn't have to be Pisces. What else for Libra? What's this Death card about, Libra? All right. Yeah, no. Because it's funny, because each of... This one still has feelings and is hoping perhaps that there can be like... I think they want a reconciliation. I think you're curious about it, but I think this is more looking to see what they have to offer, and they want to see if you're willing. So you want to know what they have to offer, or where their head is at, and their head's already there, but they want to see if you... This one's mildly curious. This one's already there, but there's a question of, are you going to give? There's a question of reciprocity here. So if this is not about you two reconciling, well, yeah, it is. It's about, there's been an ending, and yet both of you might be wondering what the other one's thinking, if there is a chance. This one still cares. They still want, but they don't want to engage because they feel like that they're going to be giving or ready for or want way more than you. This one, you're kind of like, well, I don't know. What do you have in mind? So they're way more into it than you are, and you basically see this as having ended, and like, you know what, not easy come, easy go, but that there's nothing you can do about the way things are, and you've accepted the ending. This one, it's almost like you're like, not easy come, easy go, but you care way less than they care. They feel like they might have put in a lot of work, and it's just, this has been a long, drawn-out process. Perhaps you two have revisited reconciling before, and you're not as into it as the other person is. This is simply you being able to accept things are the way they are, and they ended, and it's done. And this person's, I think, still kind of nursing some wounds about how much they felt they contributed to the relationship and how much work they put in, and what a lot of work the relationship quite possibly was for them. So at some point, this thriving potential, this creative potential, this really like awesome relationship could have all of a sudden turned into a codependent relationship, or where it was kind of one-sided, where someone felt that they were doing a lot of work, and then here you are like, you know what, it is what it is, and it's not that big of a deal to you as it was to them. So this could also be somebody, the thing about codependency though, like this right here, this could be somebody that it's almost like there's control there. Because see how hard I'm working? It's almost like you owe me that, or I want you to give as much, not taking into consideration what someone else's threshold is or what they want, or just, you know, maybe that's not how they show love or whatnot. And so you've got someone that's really going whole hog after the relationship, and they expect the same from the other person. It's like, well, wait a second, is that the only reason you're doing that? Is because you want me to give just as much? What if I don't want that? What if it doesn't have to be that intense for me? Do you know what I mean? So there's a bit of control issue here for the other person, I think. And it's like they don't want to put themselves out there to have to be taken for granted in their mind again. All right. What's this, Hermit? You're perfectly fine with leaving things as they are now, to the point where you probably want to withdraw and think about things. And they're wanting to get out there and find somebody else, or is it that they want you to be interested in them? What's this Hermit about? Virgo, what's this Hermit about for Libra? You want time to think. You want time to think. What's this Page of Wands about? What's Page of Wands about? And so I can hear my cat. I can hear her. All right. So this could be Aries. It doesn't have to be, but this is, I think there's for this person, for your person, there's a sense of impatience. It seems like they really want, they got this really kind of go-getter, intense attitude about things, whereas you're much more, just, you know, you're not so quick to act on things so much as you are to see what's presented and then make choices along the way. They have this intensity and drive, and there's a bit of impatience, and I think what they're really after is that thriving. It's almost not wishful thinking, but it's almost like they want that fairy tale connection with somebody. It's either go big or go home for them. And you're much more discerning. You take time. It's not that intense, or at least with this person, in depth as it is for them. And I think that's just a character thing, or a personality, not character, personality thing with them, because I think they approach life that way. They're very intense. And when they feel hard, and when they go hard, and so if it's not going to be with you, then they want to get out there and find somebody else. But either the way, they're wanting something to happen. They're wanting this now, and there's an immediacy to finding out who their partner is going to be. Whether that's going to be with you, let's make it happen, or whether that's going to be with somebody else. But if it's not you, they still want some kind of spark or new beginning or something with somebody else. So this is somebody that really feels at their best when they're connected to someone. Whereas you would feel much better kind of pulling back and at least thinking about this situation. And you're fine with it being the way it is. You have very little emotion attached to it. If you do, it's certainly manageable for you. This person is kind of just like, again, there's go big or go home. So they're either all wrapped up in it or they're not. But their goal is to find that ideal relationship. And, all right. Yeah, there's kind of a restlessness going on here. For them, at least. What's this Five of Cups about? What's this Five of Cups? For Libra. What's this Five of Cups for Libra? What's this Five of Cups? What's Five of Cups for? So I think you're kind of disappointed that things didn't work out, but you're okay. You're like, all right, it's all in stride, you know, here we go. I trust that this is for the best, and I'm gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay. But your person is, I don't know, I feel like they're not, they're definitely wanting to fill the void. I think your answer as far as how to deal with this seems to be acceptance. Their answer seems to be filling the void, and that's not a slam. It's just that they really want connection, whereas you want some time to think about things. You want a break from all of this. All right, confirmation card for Libra, please. Confirmation card for Libra. Okay, that's a lot of cards. Confirmation card for Libra. Moving on, you seem to be already have traversed to a much healthier place. This is logic and intuition, but it is devoid of emotional intensity, reaction, spite, all of that. So this is leaving the emotions out of it and just looking at things realistically and intuitively to transition to a healthier place. You're letting go of stuff that doesn't serve you, and it's all about moving on to greener pastures emotionally. And it's just, yeah, I feel like this person is of like mind, but they're really after, you're not after an end result as much as they are. I really think they want a connection with someone, and they really want a connection to be a certain way. Whereas you're just kind of like, nope, I'm good. I'm just taking a break. All right, what else for Libra? Snapshot. What's for Libra? This could be a long distance relationship that was just, you know, kind of devolved to arguments and whatnot. This could be, yeah, it just, this was kind of towards the end, it was kind of, there was a lot of bickering quite possibly. And this could be somebody you met on a trip, but this feels, I don't know, it feels like it's kind of around 6 months-ish. And it just, the simple answer is it just didn't work out, but I think this person was really intent on having things happen, and you're just like, you know, not the right time, not really that interested. I've got other things going on. Like your interest was kind of much more minimal. You probably were like, I can't see this developing into the kind of relationship that would be an ideal for me. Whereas they were like, it doesn't matter. We found each other. Let's make it work. And you're like, nah, I don't work that way. That's not how I roll. So, and that probably caused a lot of arguments or, you know, just bickering. Yeah, never really got past the power struggle stage. And how could it, especially if there's interest, what you call it involved, distance involved, you know? But, and it could be that if this circling back to the pregnancy thing, if for those of you this was a issue of pregnancy and having to be on the same page about that, it looks like you weren't. Maybe somebody was reluctant to, like, somebody was kind of like, you know what, I'm not that tied to being a parent, and the other person was like, well, I am, and that's why there could have been this, there was disappointment. You're like, you know, I'm willing to accept things the way they are, and the other person was like, nope, I want to have like 5 kids and I want this and I want, there's a much more of a desire to make things happen from the other person, pregnancy or otherwise. This person is just a real, they really go after things intensely. All right, so in the confirmation, okay, so what would Libra's person say to them? What would Libra's person say to them? What would Libra's person say to them? Libra's person, what would they say to them? I feel like you don't care what they'd say to you, quite honestly. You're like, I'm good with it, I'm good. I mean, you wish them well, you know, but you're just like, eh, it's okay. Would you reject me? There's that intensity coming through, that whole, like, that's this right here. That's, I'm guarding my emotions, I'm holding back my emotions because I really need to be nurtured and cared for. That's one thing, I need to feel emotionally safe in a relationship. And so the whole reason why they, you know, things are not progressing or why things got the way they were is because they always cared more than you did. There's always that intensity. And Page of Cups, King of Cups. So yeah, this might even be somebody who's kind of insecure and really needs a certain level of security in a relationship. No shade, just, you know, some people need different things. What else for Libra? Libra. What does Libra need to do? We already know what the harsh truth is. What does Libra need to do? Is there anything? Well, it looks like you're just taking some time. You don't need to do anything. All right. Anything else for them? So we got the Queen of, no, that's the King of Pentacles. And the, is that 8? 4, 6, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. 9 of Pentacles reversed. So the King of Pentacles and 9 of Pentacles reversed. This is somebody that, okay, so we've got somebody by themselves and we've got someone feeling very insecure. And that's probably the nature of this relationship. This is just more confirmation that this is, you're pretty secure with things the way they are. You're not in a hurry. You like to be discerning. And your person was probably, I don't think they feel right unless they're attached to somebody, unless they're working with somebody on something. They really thrive on connection. So there are 2 disparate energies here. You're coming from a place of security and wanting to be much more, you know, intuitive and logical about things like, does this make sense? How do I feel about this? Whereas your person, they might feel like, you know what? I want my person first and then I'll see how I feel. So the connection first, then let's work on it. Whereas you're like, no, let's see how it goes first and then we'll make a connection. And that could very well be because of the distance. Maybe if you two were logistically closer, the connection would have been different. This would have gone a different way. But there's not much, if there is distance involved. Otherwise, it's just differing personalities. But if there's distance involved, that's kind of limits you on what you can build on, you know? Okay. All right, Libra, this is what I have for you. I hope this was helpful as far as your harsh truth and the way things are. And I hope to see you in the next reading. You take care.